What's going on, guys? Karma here. We have been starting the new season. Um, I have been playing a rogue to start off with. Uh, Found a dungeon. We went ahead and skipped the campaign, but found a dungeon, or tunnels rather, that actually produces what they call caged hearts. Of course, you have to start this little quest line that happens right after you get to Kiovashad. You'll see a guy with a leaf or like a green symbol. And I've actually got the quest line started, but the actual cage part of the hearts, you need to kind of do the mission first, and then once you get that mission started, then he'll give you these cages, and then you basically can capture hearts. So once that's done, you can actually go over to this tunnel over here. It's right here. It's called Fissure of Malice, and so once you've been there, you can actually go in there and farm mobs. It gives pretty dang good XP. I've been getting about a level per run. It's a really quick run, and you get a ton of hearts. So I'm gonna go ahead and vendor all this stuff right now. Let's
Have
get
a
through
look at your
this.
look.
Alright, so let's salvage all items. Well, let's see if we have any upgrades first. No, we do have an upgrade, so now we'll salvage everything. Alright, so in order to salvage these other caged hearts, which they do get up in quality, so they start at common, and they all, and as your world level increases, obviously your chances of getting a better heart is going to be up there. So you could, anything that you don't want, if you want to replace one of the hearts that you already have in a socket, like for instance this is vicious, and you also have brutal and devious. So if you want to replace it, you just simply overlay it and place it in there. It'll destroy the current heart, and then you basically will end up getting the bonus for that. So basically I have in this one, critical strikes electrically charge the enemy for 3.0 seconds, causing lightning arc between them and others charged enemies, dealing 38 lightning damage. So essentially it's not perfect, but it's close. And then so the idea of that is to get as perfect as you can, obviously, and then just stay with what you have until you get better. So just keep what you want to keep, and then whatever you don't, you just basically destroy by salvaging them, just like you would your signets. And so basically you'll just go over here. Alright, we're gonna go over and teleport over near the dungeon, and we'll do this again, and we'll show you how quick this can be and how fast you can actually get some decent XP. So I guess, hopefully you guys are all hyped about the season, because so far it's been good. I did start a mage too, but honestly was kind of not really that impressed with it. I was hoping that it'd be better, but survivability is kind of not that great.
I can't do that.
And I mean, it may be more survivable later on, but for now I think they need to do some definite changes to the mage class or the sorcerer class, because for now I don't feel it's very viable. Like the necromancer felt a little tanky whenever I was leveling him up. Well, that didn't feel tanky at all. Like, it's super squishy, and they just need to do something with it so that way it can increase its potential, whether it be survivability or increase the damage for sure. Alright, so just go running through this dungeon, and Anytime that you kill a creature that will drop a malignant heart, you'll know because it's an elite. Then so okay, this door's sealed because whenever you finish out the tunnels, you come back to the center and you'll face another malignant elite. And it'll also drop on occasion these ichor that basically you can use to craft some of the caches we'll show you when we get back to town. And of course, that's not one of those. This one is one of those mobs. Okay. So you see that it dropped this malignant heart. You go ahead and click this, push capture, it'll spawn a malignant beam. And you just simply just basically burn it down. When it does, it drops this K chart. Which, by the way, what you just seen with the shadow clone, I early on, basically, if you use a subterfuge skill, leave behind an unstable shadow decoy trap. Basically, it taunts the enemies and then it blows up after 5.5 seconds and deals X damage. That's pretty cool. I do like that perk, but moving on. What did we get anyway? Oh, stun grenades. Alright, and this is also one of those malignant holders. So we'll go ahead and click it and get started. Go ahead and slap that point in something. I'm not sure, is this really good? I don't know what any of this stuff is. Oh, we'll just experiment. So this rogue class is new to me, so So you got two different paths to go down, and you got, I think it's between 3 to 5 of these enemies, which that's pretty cool. That's always fun.
Don't have enough energy.
I found this class easy to play. I mean, yeah, it kind of seems like it's a bit on the redundant side, or really very grindy, but so far it's not too bad. I'm sure it gets a little more interesting towards the end game, but survivability wise, I'm finding it's very survivable, escapable. But I wanted to try a different class because, you know, it's like I got a necromancer, and I was just like, there's no point in making another necromancer. If I ever wanted to switch it around, I could do it later on. So anyway, you're gonna be headed back to the circle, the main circle, and pick up all the stuff that you can when you can, because what we're gonna do next is gonna be pretty cool. And I didn't know that this feature existed until a couple about yesterday or day before yesterday. So.
Out of energy.
Anyway, you pick up your hearts, and if you have the materials to craft this, you can craft a devious
It's
uh,
locked.
malignant invoker or a devious malignant invoker. You can do that in town, so if you want to, you can do that, and then it'll spawn a harder mob to fight, but you'll also get better quality hearts. So what I like to do here is come back to here and go to the main town, either sell your goods to a vendor or use the blacksmith and break down the material for materials. It'll help you out quite a bit. You get a lot of items. It's not really a lot, but it's a fair amount for a small amount of dungeon that you've run. You get some malignant hearts, some caged hearts, and then you've got all this other stuff to do. Um, so make sure you don't have any upgrades first, obviously. This one is actually better than the shadow decor that I got, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. And then the rest of them, you'll come back over here and basically just destroy them to create materials for crafting. Okay, now it can craft an insert and heat, like pretty much any of these really, but it create a devious malignant evoker, which I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then that way the next time we go down in there, we can actually use it. And then yeah, so that way the next time we go down in that cage or tunnel, we'll go ahead and do that. Which, by the way, once we vendor or break down our material, we just simply go to the map,
What will it be?
and you can just reset basically anything. So just go down the map here, or push Q, and reset dungeon. And if you do it quick enough, you do it a couple minutes, and then you go back. You can just go straight back into Forsaken Tunnels. It'll load up like a brand new dungeon, and you're in and out, and you know, in a minute or so. So, you know, I'm sure that a lot of you more experienced players probably can go through a lot faster than me, but it's neither here nor there. Wouldn't surprise me though if I end up dying in this next one.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, got a vicious malignant invoker. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys have any sort of suggestions on how to build this character, please leave them in my comments. I really would like to know if there's a better build for this character other than rapid fire. I know there's trap build, but I mean, I'm unfamiliar with that. You know, obviously you've got your caltrops, which I mean slows enemies down, but it doesn't do anything to enemies from afar. Also, maybe you can get him mechanically stuck like that. I think that's pretty cool. I might not tell anybody because that might be something that's not meant to happen. If you guys know whether or not that knockback would work against bosses, I'm not 100% sure yet. Haven't been that far. It's like, please let me know. Because I was looking at Flurry or Twisted Blades, and I'm not 100% sure which build would be probably more suitable for my playstyle. But if you guys have, like I said, if you guys have build suggestions, please let me know, because that's huge for me to kind of learn these things. That way I can bring you guys content. If you're helping me help you, get entertained.
I'm not ready yet. Out of energy. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Alright, as promised, let's see if we what this does, because I've never done this before, so we'll see if that does anything.
Out of energy. I need more time.
It says certain type of tunnels actually hold those other types of things you can craft, the other invokers. So like I have a brutal one here and a vicious. This one I do believe is just devious. So you can get that, and then once you've done that, I mean, it doesn't really, it slightly improves your quality of it, but as far as I can tell, it hasn't like drastically improved. So, and you can keep going through this until you level up, and as your wood levels get higher, I'm sure the drop chances are way better. But anyway, it's nice to hang out with you guys today. I wasn't sure if I was going to actually put out a video or not, but you know, I wanted to share this with you because this is a good tunnel to, you know, to run over and over again if you're trying to get a bunch of caged hearts and a bunch of XP. Like I said, I'm getting about a level per run. Now I know that when you get higher level, obviously is going to go down, but for now, the XP is here. So uh, hope you enjoy, and you know, get your guys leveled up. Take care and enjoy your season one. We'll bring out more content a little later. Bye.